Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
Plots with a Twist.
We discuss books,
amongst other things. And
we have a little tag.
We did a tag in a minute. And we was like doing tags back to back, but we took a little pause. But back today with a little cute one.
Yes, the library tag.
Right, we love the library.
The library allows me to read so many books, and I'm not buying them, so I need the library.
All right, well, let's get into the questions.
All right, so, okay, I'll read them off. The first question is, how often do you visit your local library? Kristen?
Okay, so for me, it's tapered off, of course, since quarantine. I used to go a little bit more often, but not too much more often. So I really only go when my book is available. Like, I'll put books on hold, and once they give me the notification that they're available, that's when I go.
Okay.
So that's once in a blue moon. So probably at least once a month. At least once or twice a month, because I got to pick it up and then return the book. And then I'll go in. So what about you?
I say the same, like once or twice a month, because I go to like just pick up books I put on hold and then to return them. But when I do go pick up, sometimes I do go and walk around, you know, see what the vibe is.
Yep.
And I actually work really close to like in walking distance within a library. So it was a time, I haven't done it lately, I'm not gonna lie, where I would just go and like get into one of the little library rooms and do my little planning and stuff in there before work. But I haven't had time like that lately in the last like month or so. But I would go to the library for that because they got like cute little rooms and it's like a nice updated library. But yeah, once or twice a month for me as well.
One time I sat and read a book in the library, but I was trying to finish it. It was due back that day.
He was like, let me just sit here and
I was like,
I'll get these fees.
I got like 20 pages left.
I'm dead. Okay, so next question. Are you the type of person who checks out more books than you know you can read, or are you someone who can check out the exact amount of books you intend on reading before they are due?
So a little bit of both, actually, because I put them on hold. So typically I'm getting the books I intend on reading, but I try to pre-plan as much as possible, because we're not people. I mean, yes, we have a YouTube channel dedicated to books, but we don't receive that many advanced reading copies, and we don't go buy books like that. So yeah, typically what the books I'm putting on hold are the books I plan on reading at some point. And so yes, I will check out just what I'm reading if they're available, because I do audiobooks mostly, so it's just for the picture.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will get books like I plan on reading the next month or whatnot, because I try to plan as much as possible in advance. And I'll get those. So yes, in those instances, I don't plan on reading them then. Or sometimes when I do a walk around, I'll find books sometimes. I'm like, I'll read this one day, but I just still check it out.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I do that.
Yeah, I do that. I don't check out like a lot of books at one time. Like even the books I put on hold, they'll like come available like here and there. It's not like all at one time, but I have been known to like browse the library and pick up books, and then girl, don't ever read them and I gotta return them. So
what's the most you checked out at one time? I was trying to see if that was a question.
At one time, it's been a long time since I've like checked out like 5, 6. I feel like that's back when I was like in school, like elementary school, middle school, maybe even high school. But it's been a long time since I've just like checked out a bunch of books. Like
I think
most of the books I go get are books I've already read, like you said, to take a picture. Like I don't really.
Yeah, the last time I got a whole bunch of books to take a picture, I got 9 books, and I didn't even take pictures of all them books because they end up being doing bad. Like we're really bad on our IG. We're trying to do better. But
way better on here than we are on IG. But.
Yeah, and that's not saying much. So, but yeah. Okay.
All right. So, question 3: how old were you when you got your first library card?
I don't know. I had to be in elementary school at least, because my mom used to go to the library, and we didn't have a computer at home or whatnot. So we also had to go to the library to do like stuff like when I had to do homework. Sometimes I have to go to the library. So I was really young. I grew up in an era where we didn't always use computers. That's aging me. But, you know, about middle school, high school. Well, I went in high school when, don't do that. I went in high school when computers were introduced. I was younger, first of all. But around middle school, that's when they started saying, hey, if you can type this. I used to have a typewriter. Oh my God, I I'm aging myself. Stop it, Kristen. But
typewriter.
But yeah, I was really young when I got my first one. That's the point.
Yeah. I feel like going to the library was something that I definitely used to do when I was little, because I feel like that was like the one thing my mom would like let us do. Like, me and my brother just go on our own and like get books. It's like, you go to the library. Not well with my older brother. Like, he's 4 years older than me, so I was probably like, we were latchkey kids, so I was probably like 7 or 8, and he was like 11, 12. You know, so yeah, we would just go to the library. Yeah, we just go to the library and. What really?
She was like, "Come on with me."
Like, when you get home, don't open the door for nobody. Like, that's it. I'm gonna be at work. Call me when you get home. Like, but yeah, I feel like I can remember being really young. I used to go to the library, Macomb Library, and Macomb. Yeah, library.
How y'all say it? Macomb.
And it was a small little library, but I can remember like going there, and I was probably like 7, 8 years old, and then that's my first memories of like going to the library. So yeah, I'd probably say like 7.
Okay.
All right. So, question 4: do you go to your library looking for a particular book, or do you check out anything that piques your interest?
So both. So because I put my books on hold, I'm of course checking out a particular book, but like you said, I'll peruse. I'll walk down the aisles, and just see if something that has been on my reading list is available. Again, check it out. Don't always read it, but yeah, I will browse and find a book that, you know, I wasn't really intending on getting that day. So
yeah, same. I feel like I will go to pick up books, and like I said, if I have the time, I'll just like go walk around, and that's when I start grabbing books that I probably don't end up reading. But you know, I have all the intention of reading because it grabs my eye. But yeah, like most of the time I'm going to get a particular book that I already know is waiting for me. And yeah, with the systems now, it's like I'm definitely checking the library to see if they have it first. Like, I'm not just gonna go and look for
and hope,
you know. So yeah. So okay, question 5: do you use your library to check out just books, or do you also check out DVDs, audiobooks, etc.?
Audiobooks. So we use Libby. Libby,
connected to your library.
If you haven't downloaded Libby, I educated someone on Libby the other day, and I felt so like,
you felt like you were doing a good deed.
I felt like good, because I'm like, yeah, girl, you don't know about Libby.
Yeah.
But so we use Libby. So that's, of course, if you don't know, it's the library app where you can get audio and ebooks through your local library. You just upload your library card. So yeah, of course, because of that, I do check out audiobooks. I have checked out, I don't think I've ever checked out a DVD or anything like that. Yeah, I'm a person, the weird thing is when I did purchase DVDs, I was a person that had to purchase the DVD. Like, it's no checking out for me for a DVD back in the day.
Yeah.
Even now, Blu-rays and stuff like that, I would still buy some on occasion. But, of course, mostly with streaming services is available. But, yeah, I've never checked out anything like that. But yeah, audiobooks, ebooks, I've checked those out.
Yeah. I took out a book on CD once by accident. I didn't know I was in the CD format. I was like, what is this? But
it's the audiobook.
Yeah.
I got a book on a CD. I got a J.K. Rowling book on CD. It's The Casual Vacancies.
Okay, so number 6, from what section of your library do you check out a majority of your books? YA, middle grade, adult, nonfiction?
Fiction.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the categories. Okay, that means we don't be in the library.
I would say adult fiction, if that's like
adult
thing.
Fiction.
Yeah, like
I'll go to the young adult area and look.
Young adult, dabbling in romance lately, but I think most.
Do you go to the young adult area in the library?
The young adult area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk through because there be books over there. Books that I noticed, like.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't. Sometimes I go to nonfiction, but I haven't read a lot of nonfiction in the last year or so. Like, y'all know I used to read.
I'm like, oh, that's a nonfiction now. Okay. Yeah. Where's the rest of the stuff? Like, no. I mean, I'm trying, because I did purchase Eat That Frog on Kindle. I don't know. It's a nonfiction book. It's about procrastination.
Oh.
And I'm going to procrastinate reading it. So.
Right on brand.
But yeah, young adult is the only other outside of adult fiction that I go to. Maybe large print.
Because large print be having them available, right? And the other ones aren't. Yeah,
that's the T.
Yeah.
If your book isn't available, check large print. It might be.
And I feel like large print makes you read it faster.
Yeah, or it makes you feel like you are. Because you're like, I'm turning the page
Right.
already.
Mind you, it's just like 2 sentences
Right.
on one page. Okay, so last question is, what is your favorite part of using your local library? What's your favorite part?
It saves money. And it allows you to experience all the books. All the books without actually having to clutter up your home.
Yeah.
Purchase them. Things like that. I just
Because
like
there's nothing worse than purchasing a book and then it's bad and then you
Yeah.
spend $20 on a book that you never like. I don't necessarily read my books over, but I like having books that are like really good in my collection.
And I could be like, oh yeah,
So,
that one
yeah.
is a good one.
But like buying a book and then it's trash, it's just like, oh my god.
So
why
it
did I do
saves that. It saves that process. I just like the idea of the library. I like the idea of borrowing books.
Yeah, and I just like going in the library. I feel like a lot of the libraries that we have here in Atlanta and Georgia are like nice. They make it nice and cozy, or at least the ones I go to. How is it in Cop? I mean, I ain't trying to tell people you live.
The one I go to that I sat down and read that book, it was alright. And it was another one that was real cute.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like they're spread out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's harder.
But yeah, I can see like going like just chilling in the library with your little laptop and stuff. But not that I ever do that. I don't do that often enough.
I tried to take my boys.
That's good. Yeah.
I took the boys one time and they just terrorized
Like,
me.
they was throwing the books around.
No, they was trying to play with the, like, you know, they have
The
toys and
little
stuff.
stuff,
They was trying to
yeah.
play with them. I'm like, we're here to pick up books.
Right. But yeah.
All right. Well, we tag everybody.
Y'all already know how this goes.
We tag
everybody. Please.
Everybody. Let us know about your favorite things at the library. If you go to a library, if you've never been to a library and you're just like, I'm going to buy a book, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let us know about that because I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
how do you do it? How do you do it? Because we a little bit of both. We buy a book. You know what? We're lying. We don't buy that many books.
Not
But-
anymore. I feel like a couple years ago we used to. Is it inflation? I don't know. But I just feel like now more so it's so accessible. Libby, Scribd, everything. Like, why am I buying books? Why am I buying it? So when I can just get it for free
Or get it on the Kindle. Like this video, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll be back next time. Bye.